Hello, this is Brian Paul Barrett, Mandela Effects. Welcome to Brian Paul Barrett's Mandela Effect on YouTube. And today, on July the 16th, I hope everybody's having a nice and great summer so far. And is trying to stay positive during these challenging times. I got some summertime Mandela Effects. Two subjects I want to talk about, mainly related to the Fourth of July that happened there a little over a week ago. It was actually on a Saturday this year, and of course, I remember the song from the Chicago uh, Saturday in the Park, and it talks about the 4th of July on a Saturday at some city park that he was talking about, and it came out in, I think it came out in September 1971. That's when it first came out. I remember growing up hearing that, but the 4th of July on a Saturday, and not only that, it was a full moon on a Saturday too, with the buck moon on the Saturday, and I'm telling you. But I want to talk about the Mandela effects, and a lot. I have a Mandela effect fan from YouTube who loves about U.S. flags, and I think this is the right time to be making this video about it. So first of all, I'm going to show you this on the Freaky Friday, on Throwback Thursdays, Throwback Thoughtful Thursdays, that you could some people can look back in time and past remember what they before the changes in reality, what people think. And of course, Freaky Flashback Fridays before your eyes, and you're seeing all kinds of changes. Like Sherwin Williams, and some people calling it Sherman Williams paints. But many people remember it as Sherman Williams, as Sherwin Williams, and other things too. And you're seeing the clocks going crazy, and UFOs sometimes may play a role as well too. When you get the show The Twilight Zone, it was like related to those paranormal mysteries, the phenomenon of the Mandela effects, and the twisting of time and the jumping timelines. And many people, of course, remember was not. Some people remember the green light on top and the red light on the bottom that I'm showing you, which is which most people see the red on top now and the green on the bottom, which does not really make sense. But according to what it seems more right in terms of God's term, when the green faces the sky like at the goal, opens the heavens while the stop, the red devil's color represents going towards the ground, the hell colors, the hell lava. It does make sense, but it's the opposite way now for some people, and it's crazy, folks. The Doctor Who is related to that. It talks about the jumping timelines, and they talk about time travel and so forth like that. It's Star Wars and Star Trek, and so forth. But this I'm going to talk about the Independence Day, and about the U.S. flags. Okay. This is part one. I got. Okay, here it is. You can see the flag, the red stripe, on this My Story page that I've actually recreated it from Facebook. As you can see, it's a white stripe along with the blue windows as a reality, but many people remember the red stripe with the blue windows. This is page 2, the My Story. So even states can have a little change, like the tip of Maine, more rounded is, for example, from round 1 to round 2, it is in twisted history, folks. And that's me, Brian. This is, and of course I actually posted a video about the residue of the painted flag. It looked like it has 45 stars on that one, and it was from the car show, Lugnut's car show in my own town, of a classic blue rod, the 1930s hot rod. And there's another one, page 4, and I got I have a friend who were painting mailboxes, and they were planting around the city parks, and this one here has the red stripe along with the blue windows, and it may look like it has 45 stars on there somewhere around, and it look like it could be between 45 and as many as 60 states. It's really quite various in the number of realms. Here's another, the last one here. The fourth, being spelt, as many people remember it as F-O-O-R-T-H, but F-O-O-U-R-T-H is really our reality today. And there was a bridge along with the blue windows, the residue. So this is I'll play it one more time. This is page 5. You're gonna even I found this GIF about the red stripe along with the blue, which it's not the official U.S. flag like that. It's this one, but it's the 4th of July tradition. And of course that Chicago song. So I'm gonna go on. Another part is I'm gonna do another video because it's about Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam has a Mandela effect as well, too, in the hat. But I want to talk about the Statue of Liberty. So here's a lot of people on 4th of July often celebrate with the Statue of Liberty. It was actually, I believe it first came around 1886, 1885 actually, but of course they celebrated of course the anniversary when it was 1986, the 100th anniversary. I remember that. And it was actually on Liberty Island, and actually in New Jersey, and currently you can only go to you can only go to the top part of this part, but you can't go further up to the torch. It's been very rarely to ever allow people up there to see the torch because of high security reasons. Because there was 2 parts in the Mandela effect on the Statue of Liberty I want to talk about. Now, first, many people remembered that the Statue of Liberty was not on Liberty Island, but was on Ellis Island. Ellis Island. So this is Ellis Island here, and that's Liberty Island here. This is where the Statue of Liberty is. It's actually in a part of New Jersey. It's currently standing in our reality, realm 1. But it could be like realm 2, where people past remember it was actually standing over here, and maybe Ellis Island and might have been a little bit different than this shape too, as well. And then and over here is Manhattan. Another Mandela effect too, that many people who before they experienced the shift, they had claimed, they had said that New York City had a little more buildings and it was actually bigger, that the city was more bigger or more beautiful than what you see today, folks. And it's pretty strange. Yeah, so many people remembered it was on Ellis Island and not on Liberty Island. But in this world, in this reality, it never existed on Ellis Island. It was always sat on Liberty Island. It did have a different name for Liberty Island, but it was renamed that Liberty Island. And the one at the New York side, near Brooklyn, New York, is Governor's Island. It's a much bigger island, Governor's Island there, and they take ship trips and so forth. But number 2 is about the Black Tom incident in 1916, and that has to do with the high security, why people can't get up to the torch. Now the torch, the flame is not the original. It was replaced with a new one because there was the original one was badly damaged from the German attacks. I think it was like related to the World War One. It was actually a terrorist attack, but a lot of people actually don't remember it. They only remember that the actual terrorist attack in the U.S. soil in New York was actually 9/11 in 2001. And people have remembered that 9/11, of course, that everything was just about the same, but except for the Pentagon. That I think nobody died at the Pentagon. Nobody died inside the Pentagon or something like that. It was very little deaths, but there were some hundreds of deaths in our reality. So so that makes it sad. But yeah, there was a lot of people about this. I'm scrolling down. Like I said, this video shows a lot of residential proof that it was on the Statue of Liberty. It used to be on Ellis Island, now it's on Liberty Island, and there was no bats and eye. And talking about the Black Tom explosion. Now now people before the shift, people don't remember the Black Tom explosions. And I guess it was a big boom, and they can hear it all the way through Pennsylvania. And July 30th, 1916. That's when it occurred. In Wikipedia, that it actually happened in our reality. In Jersey. So and did a lot of damage, and it damaged the torch. They had to replace it. Then they actually able to save the original torch. They say we fixed it up and they put it in the museum. And ever since they closed it up, they don't allow people up there. But before the shift, many people remember they were able to get up in recent times up to this and toured around the torch inside the flame part of the statue, which never existed. It was always been closed in the 1980s and 1990s. It was never been open to the public. in our reality, but people have tourists. Some of the tourists remembered that they were able to get up there in recent times because they were in their other shift, like Realm 2. So I gotta say, this is really unbelievable. Realm 2, like on the bigger brother Earth. But now we're at the sister Earth, the smaller sister Earth, the bigger brother Earth. The people remember going up there, and plus there was on Ellis Island as well too. Ellis Island. But in our reality, it's been closed off, and it's on Liberty Island. And it's not on Ellis Island. It's been on Liberty Island. And a couple of more things I want to talk about. Other things about the 4th of July, too. That I think there was a report that that Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president, I think there was a little bit of a different story that a few people may have passed to remember in history, that he was shot and or something, or he survived the assassination, or something different about it instead of him dying. And there was a more common one of the JFK assassination, that currently in our reality there's 6 people in the car, but many people remember there was only 4 people in the car, only 4. JFK, his wife Jackie, and I think there was 2 others or drivers, but there was there was 6 people in there. There was Governor Conley as well, and another one is there was 6 on there in November 22nd, 1963. But there's two of the things, 2 of the facts. Some people remember that the United States had more than 50 states, like 51 or 52 states. Like there could be fewer than 50 states. People have a lot of different stories of what they have past remember. Now, of course, the District of Columbia and Puerto Rico counts it as like 52 states. There was 52 states. There might have been 55 or 56, like the Virgin Islands, and others. It counted as additional states. But in our reality, it was only 50 states. Although there's been some talks, in our reality, it may become 51 states. Have been talking about the District of Columbia, maybe the new state, and possibly maybe Puerto Rico. I'm not sure if that will happen, but I wouldn't be surprised they're going to jump it up to 52. They will probably count Puerto Rico as a 52nd state. But for a long time, ever since since around 1950, there was 50 states. So I hope everybody's enjoying the summer, and summertime, and then it's just wow, it's just going by fast, and especially sending this to Jennifer, the Jen's Gems. I know she really collects in a lot of the patriotic Mandela effects, the U.S. flags. And I had done quite a few videos about U.S. flags on my YouTube channel. And please don't forget to subscribe and click on the button to subscribe to my channel. And please comment on this video as well too. I want to see a lot of likes on this. This is Brian Paul Barrett, and thank you for watching.